Blessings and peace and shalom to the saints of the Most High. Yeah, this is Brother Trey Moore coming in with a live video, quick live, and this is gonna be a new series, a new part series that I'm gonna try to ease done. Um, just thoughts from a brother's mind that is still moving towards leaving out of her. Speaking of Revelations 18 and 4, 18 and 3, coming out of her, and just knowing that we are still in a restoration state speaking to the Bible because we have discontinued from our heritage, spoken in Jeremiah 17, right? And it's just a quick hit series, man. That Eve is done. The wicked women in this world is done, and Eve's having her rule now, to where she can have as many partners as she wants. She can have as much freedom as she wants in this life. She can have the freedom to have a job, to have her own bread right now. And we got to understand in these times that we're in that the devil is so prevalent because he has used Eve first, speaking in Genesis, right? We know that he beguiled the woman and the woman beguiled the man, right? Um, so we got to understand that Satan is going to use these women in these last days to um to pull brothers away from the truth, to pull brothers away from the Most High. Yeah, and we gotta understand that a lot of these women now who think of their mind that they have options, so called, so quote unquote options, that they really do not. You know what I'm saying? And they're just playing themselves, because we know that you know sex is marriage. Sex is a part of marriage, right? Give me a second. I'm not gonna try to talk over heathens at work pulling carts. But this is how we got to get the work out. We got to get the work out while we at the work, doing the work for the Most High. Yeah. But right, like how Eve thinks she has options now. The modern day women that so-called America Babylon, they great whores, giving the modern day woman this freedom to have as many partners as she wants, to choose as many partners as she so-called desire, right? So-called quote unquote have all this time until she's either washed up or used up, or she's just schizophrenic because she has all these demons from men that she's laid with, right? And we know that the design that the Most High has made women has been to be towards one man. But again, we're in the society that we're in right now. How many virgins is actually being married out by the fathers, and the fathers are collecting the dowry? We got to ask ourselves this again, because we've been removed from our heritage as a people, as a nation, right? And uh, many of us, right, the dry bones, speaking of Ezekiel, is coming back now, right? But we got to understand that Eve in this age, man, and I'm speaking to more to the brothers, because it's we got to have this in the back of our mind, and we got to understand and know that Eve is gonna, again, this Satan is gonna use Eve to try to beguile you, right? Make you feel a certain type of way, make you just throw you off your mission in life, right? And we know in the scriptures too. I don't got the books in front of me. Again, I'm on a JLB right now, but we know in the scriptures, right, that men that women was gonna cause men to err. You know what I'm saying? Like, men's gonna err in the end over women, right? So we gotta understand and hold ourselves to these better standards, man. Like, beauty is vain. Like Ecclesiasticus tells us, man, beauty is vain. Just because it looks good in the eye right now, you gotta think about 20, 30 years down the line, and what type of spirits that this woman is carrying around her. And many women is not thinking about these things. They're only thinking about the now. They're only thinking about how they have a good looking body, right? And that they can possibly get any man that they desire or that they want, right? If they do the right things, dress up the right way, or you know what I'm saying? Because it's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Like a decent five, the way the world is designed now, like a decent five, a woman that might not even, she just may have a good looks and not even a body of sorts, right? She might have a high conceited mindset because certain people in the world has, you know what I'm saying, puffed her up almost, right? And then when you get the rise of Instagram, you get the rise of Snapchat, you get the rise of these type of things, right? Um, the modern day woman is puffed up more than what she's truly valued, right? Because most of these women ain't virgins. It's not like their fathers are selling them off. They've already given up their virginity for a Big Mac and a Coke. Let's be honest. They didn't give their virginity up for a Big Mac and a Coke. So most of these women are validated through simps, through men who are incels, right? From men who just want to sleep with them and use them and abuse them, right? So it's a complete cycle until she is no longer usable or serviceable, or her womb, she can't bear children, or I'm just saying, just the most things that defines a woman, right? Because what how does a woman say through childbearing? She must be able to bear children, right? Bring forth seed, bring forth righteous seed, right? If she can't do that, that's already half of the purpose diminished right there. And then what's the second use of a woman? To be a chase keeper, to be at home, right? Give me a second. What's the second purpose of a woman? To be a chase keeper, to be at home, to make sure that the house is taken care of. So while the man is out there working, providing, making a providing, that everything at home is done, that the children is being raised and reared in the way that the father would want. But most of these modern day women, they don't have this type of thinking, right? They want to be on the workforce. They want to be on a work job where they're secluded to being under another man or a boss or another authority type figure. But when she gets home, she can't even take care of you, or meet the simplest demands, right? Because she's been on the work force all day, taking orders, being another servant, but can't be your servant when she gets to the house. That's what's wrong with a lot of the modern day these women. You know what I'm saying? They're lost in this Western society mindset. And I just continue to pray every day that the Most High um, speeds up the process of destroying this place, destroying Babylon, the great whore, so that women can see. You know what I'm saying? They can see the value of a true man, of Yah, because right now most of these women, they don't they take materialistic things, and they take worldly things and worldly possessions and worldly values as value, right? And they don't see when actually good brothers are trying to cover them, right? So these women will continue to abuse themselves, right, for years on end, and then pray to Yah later down the line when they've abused themselves and that they're raggedy, you know what I'm saying, and nobody wants them now. Then they want to pray for a man of Yah. Then they want to pray for Yah to send them a good husband, right? When they've been playing the harlot in their youth. So how does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? That's why our women, we got to raise and rear our women better. You know what I'm saying? Our daughters better. You know what I'm saying? Like our daughters now, we got to raise our daughters to be women of truth, virtuous daughters of Zion. So they take care of the daughters. Give me a second. He's coming back. But yeah, we must uh, teach our daughters to be virtuous women of Zion, so they could teach the next generation, right? And then we got to teach the men, got to teach the young boys to become men, so we don't have these same issues, because we're in a perpetual mindset right now to where the so-called black community, even though we're not black, but the so-called black community, we're stuck in a perpetual mindset where marriages isn't working. You know what I'm saying? Families isn't growing. You got all these situations of multiple baby mamas, or you got multiple baby daddies, but you can't seem to find the right function. And that right function that has Yah in it is polygyny, right? With the patriarchs involved themselves in Abraham, right? Jacob. These prominent men had multiple wives. Moses. These men in the Bible had multiple wives. King David, Solomon. These prominent men in Hebrews 11 had multiple wives, right? So they give us a design of how the family should function in this world. And it's not given right now because Eve is at the top of the food chain given by Satan, right? So at the end of the day, man, for the brothers that know this truth, man, we just gotta stay strong, man, because you might see a sister that you want to cover. She still might be worldly, and you gotta you just gotta give it to the Father, man. You can't you know what I'm saying? Like you can't expect for her to see it. She gotta see it herself. She gotta want to see it herself, right? But don't force nobody. Don't offend nobody out of the truth. Don't make y'all look bad in the whole thing of, you know what I'm saying? So if it's a situation that even she's rejecting, you know what I'm saying? Don't even harbor that, man. Just take it in stride, take it on the cheek, especially already if you know what I'm saying, winning. So at the end of the day, it's like all we can do is get on the perfect state of where we need to be for the Father. Give me a second. My bad, I was helping out a customer, man. But yeah, we got to figure out where we need to be for the family unit, the family structure in these end times. And just encouragement for the brothers, man, in the end times, right? It says in Isaiah, for one, 7 women shall cling on to one man. So even if we're not winning right now, even brother, if you can't find a wife right now, or you trying to just have a lot of love to spread, right? Say you trying to get multiple wives, right? And it's a rejection phase. Be the best wife that you can for Messiah now, and then everything else is gonna be added onto you. So these promiscuous women right now, you can't change them, man. The only thing that's gonna change them is when the bombs start dropping. The only thing that's gonna change them is when they can't eat. But unless they stand in line, they take the mark of the beast, what most of these women is gonna do because they don't want to see they seized by multiple men not provided for. So they gonna take the mark of the beast. A lot of women are gonna take the mark of the beast. They lead their households. They are gonna force their children to take the mark of the beast. But the women that do see it and understand what's going on, that's when they gonna truly see that this ain't a game and you really need a man of the Most High Yah to be leading you in these end days, right? So we just continue to pray for the speeding up process that the Most High be revealed, that His word be revealed, and that prophecies be fulfilled because they gotta happen, right? So again, at the end, um, a lot of these women, man, they got options now. They got the freedom now given by the devil because it ain't of Yah. The only time they're gonna realize it, man, is when this place going to war. When they when they're gonna realize that they need a man to defend them. You know what I'm saying? That your house gonna get broken into over a can of beans, a bag of rice. These type of things, man. These are the things that we not thinking about. Self-preservation. Do your husband know how to fish? Do this man know how to hunt? Different things of that sort. Who are you really dealing with? Are you dealing with a nigga that just know how to go to McDonald's? Are you dealing with a nigga who can go actually catch a fish and make a fish fillet from scratch? Ask yourself that. This is part one of Eve's done. Shalom, shalom.